Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Terrence Ray, and I'm back at you with another stock market update, weekly edition, weekly outlook edition. So I'm setting to do basically doing this video on Sunday, uh, March 24th, getting ready for the week ahead. And as we can see, I got the SPX pulled up. Now the expected move for the week, grabbing right here from the option chain on TastyTrade. You see it's $45.37, and we're showing this is the quarterly expiration on March 28th. The markets will be closed on Friday, so we're going to have a shortened week, and that is a small move or a small expected move for the week. So we're not expecting a whole lot. That don't mean we don't get it. A lot of times when you have this much contraction in the market, I'm gonna drop down and look at the SPY because I already got the trend lines drawn up. You see how it's almost like the market is coming to a point, or it is, via the chart, right? This is a 6-month chart. Each candlestick represents a day, and we can see how the market is literally trading in a range, going up slowly, like it's going up a cliff. If you remember, The Price is Right. Anybody ever watch The Price is Right? It's that one game where the dude be going up the thing. I forgot what it's called, but he be going up doot doot with the song, with the music. And then I think they guess something wrong or something, and then he go doo and he drop over. That's what we're looking for in the market. This is almost like a that doesn't mean we have to get it that way though. This is like a topping pattern. Um, some people will call this an ascending wedge. So if you look that up, if you Google it or look it up, an ascending wedge, you just got it bouncing, the market just bouncing up and down, up and down, up and down within a range. Now you could get a blow off top. I'm gonna go zoom out, go a year. Now we could get something where it shoot up through here, which is possible, and then come back through, right? I'm expecting a down move of some sort coming in the next few weeks, maybe next week, next few weeks. And the reason why I say that is you tend to get patterns or range trading before you get big moves. And when you get when you see the pattern on the chart, that generally is like a sign that you're getting ready to get a big move. Now it doesn't tell you which way, it just tells you, hey, get ready. And it's almost like coiling up a spring. We're gonna get an explosion at some point. You just got to be ready. Uh, and the reason why I'm short, obviously, well, I'm not short. I'm saying, but I'm predicting that we're going to get a down move so that we can get short is because we've been going up so much, you know. And I did put a short position on Friday, a little small trade, and um to go over like a put spread, but I'll show you guys real quick. But also we can look at this here in the SPY. We can go to the triple Qs. We'll see the same type pattern. See how it's just going up and it's in a range. Now, when we get this move, it may be a small correction, it may not be something, so it could be a quick move to the downside, give you opportunity to, make some quick bucks. And then, which is actually healthy for the market. We need a little bit of a pullback so then that it can continue to go higher. And so that's one of the things I wanted to go over, like these topping patterns. You start looking at these patterns in the market, and then you start looking for something to happen for us to get a big move. Another pattern is forming on or has formed in Tesla. It's just kind of like the opposite. So I'm gonna zoom out and go to like a weekly, then we'll go maybe like 3 years. And you guys can see on here, this one has been doing the opposite, like going down in a pattern. And we even on the weekly have a Harami on Tesla right here. Generally, when you get Haramis, you can get a big move out of the Harami. Um, is right here at a support. Let's see. Let's put now we on the weekly. So yeah, we don't know how this is gonna play out or how long. So each one of these candlesticks is a week, and you can see it hits support. And here is our Harami. But the body of this candle is inside of this one. Generally, when you get Haramis, these are reversal patterns. Now let's see what Tesla does going forward. I could see based off of this pattern. Let's see if we get a big green candle this week. We should get some type of green candle going up in Tesla if it's going to make a move to go bullish. This would be the week to do it. So I will be watching to see uh, how Tesla reacts on this Harami candlestick pattern. And also, I wanted to take a look at, we're going to look at the short position that I put on. I put on the short position in Toll Brothers, and I'll just talk a little bit about it. Like just getting, now I have a particular scan that I ran, and this pulled up in the scan. As you can see, if I was to zoom out 3 years, look at this. This is a 3 year chart. It's at all time highs. So let's go weekly, 5 years. I don't know how long this stock has even been. So you can see this is at an all-time high. And being as that is at an all-time high for me, and if we go back to the daily and we go back to the yearly, year daily, you can see that it's been drifting up, got a gap up here. Now look at this pattern. I actually put this on like Friday, right before the market closed. You see Thursday, we got this inverted hammer stick candle, inverted hammer candlestick right here, right? That's a where you can see it made like it got up to about 128, and then it almost looked like the sellers came in and pushed it down, kind of looked like Thor's hammer but upside down, and then you get a doji candlestick right here. So for me, that's a bearish setup, and buying a put spread is a cheap shot. I came right in and I went out. It was 35 days at a time. Bought the 127, sold the 125, $2 wide. I paid a buck for it. So basically I basically got a 50-50 shot, risking one to make one. And with something like this, if I get a quick down move, I'll close it out for profit. I only need maybe 6, 7 bucks to hit on this one. And now if I throw my indicators on, which I didn't even, to be honest with you guys, I didn't even, it came up on my scan. I liked it immediately. Um, and I went on ahead and put it in. So we'll see what happens. I like the trade. There's no guarantee it's gonna make money. But if you were looking at this, just looking at this chart, what would you want to do? Get long or get short? In the short term. Now it could continue to go higher long term, but short term, we had it break out, and then now we're getting it starting to get it the chop. It's overbought on the RSI. Got a 70.6 on the RSI, and then on the stochastic, it's overbought. So at that point, at this point, I'm just looking for a little quick move to the downside. Nice little trade to be in. And this also has an example of what I was saying earlier about range, being in a range and then getting an explosive move. Look at how Toll Brothers did in this range right here. So we could see, I'll go ahead and draw. This is a perfect example of it, of what I was talking about. Just something like so. You see that? Draw another trend line here. You can see it in this range right here. Popped out, came back and retested, gapped up out of it, took off. So you get that gap out of this range, then it's gone. Right. So that's more or less, you start looking for these little range movements. Now you don't know how long it's gonna be in the range. Like look back here. had a range back here. Then it broke out to the downside. This range right here lasted from December 15th all the way to what? We call it February 15th. February. So about a month and a half for it to stay in this range before it busted out. So now we're due for a pullback in this stock. That's a cheap way of getting short, and just a little short play that doesn't really cost you that much. You don't want to, when you're doing these in out spreads, you don't want to pay over the half. Like if it's a $2 wide spread, the most I'll pay is a buck oh five. I generally don't like to go over a buck. I want to be, if I'm going to risk one, I want to make one, somewhere right around in there. So, hey guys, if you got something out of this video, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that little bell notification. Then that way you'll know when I do live videos. I went live on Friday and I'll be doing a lot more live. So you want to get that notification when I do go live, because a lot of times if I'm coming on live, I got something major I want to talk about and something going on in the market. With that, guys, I'm going to be out. Peace.